Welcome, Galactic family. A beautiful awakening in humanity is beginning now. The climax of this awakening will be in early 2018, continuing almost throughout the year. I, Master Kithumi, would like to present to you an important understanding of the change that is occurring in your being and many on Earth, which will trigger an activation on the inner planes. It is really a time to let go of limiting illusions and beliefs, to expand both mind and heart to accept the truth, support, and love of the inner planes. Because you have already released many limiting thoughts, I am sharing this information now. There will be a need to continue to free yourself from the thoughts and patterns of belief that make the inner planes or the heavens invisible to you. The special awakening is only occurring in those who are ready and willing to be of service to all, to expand their minds beyond their present reality and to anchor the energies on Earth. You have been chosen to serve. You and many on Earth have been chosen, because of your level of spiritual evolution and compassion for Mother Earth and humanity, to experience an inner activation. This inner activation is aligned with the energies of oneness, connection, communication, and truth. These qualities will be activated and increased in you. Activation will be aligned with the purpose of reforming a friendship of trust, peace, and love between humanity and the star beings on the inner planes, which are at the service of the Earth. Throughout 2016 and 2017, the beings of Venus have been anchoring love on Earth so that the Earth could equate the vibration of Venus love, and finally assume the role of Venus as the planet of love. By sharing unconditional love with Earth and humanity, Venus also awakens the minds of many to the loving and positive presence and influence of the star beings. When I speak of star beings, I include the beings of Venus, Andromedians, Arcturians, beings of Sirius, Pleiadians, and the pure celestial beings. All are wise, devoted to Earth and humanity, just as they desire to help souls in the pursuit of ascension, happiness, and fulfillment. All that the star beings share with mankind originates from a space of unselfish and pure love. Star beings do not want to get anything from Earth and humanity, just to watch humanity emerge in the beauty of the Creator within. How will internal activation help? Activating the reform of friendship between souls like you and the star beings will allow humanity to enter into a state of greater acceptance of the star beings, where communication channels can be open once more. It will mean that many people, just like you, will feel, perceive and recognize the loving presence and support of the star beings. You will find it easier to communicate with them personally, and you will be able to cooperate with these beautiful beings of light to support more of the changes of the ascension for yourself and for the Earth. Many of you are star beings or have worked closely with them in other existences or on other planets. The connection and communication of your soul with all aspects of the Creator, even the star beings, is something natural. It has always been a natural ability for all. However, humanity's communication with the star beings was discouraged, with many rumors circulating about their cruelty. Mankind was taught to fear the star beings. In 2018, the star beings of the inner planes and the souls on Earth who wish to be on duty will work both consciously and unconsciously to heal the consciousness of humanity. Through this healing process, mankind's ability to communicate not only with the star beings, but with other beings of light or aspects of the Creator will be awakened again. This will be evident especially in souls like you, who already have respect for themselves as a divine presence on Earth and an understanding of the star beings. What is inner activation? With the awakening of humanity to the energy of the star beings and the channels of communication being awakened again, the star beings will be able to send valuable rays of light and wisdom into their being, into the consciousness of humanity and into the earth to accelerate the rise and fully manifest the age of love. Although you may not notice a greater respect and acceptance of the star beings in the consciousness of humanity or of those in your reality, you will generally notice a greater openness of mind, of the ability to observe rather than judge, to see beyond the illusions, and to release the aspects of fear that limit true perception. This change will be an inner activation that you will notice in yourself and in others. It may take some time to adjust because it will be a new opening of energetic channels in your being that has been closed for some time. The entire system will begin to function differently. Most of all, you will note that how you interact and communicate with the external and internal world will change. You will be connecting and communicating with more than one whole body/being experience. This means that you will not only be connecting and communicating mentally, but with a greater energy flowing through your whole being. You will communicate from a wholeness or inner completeness. New insights, ideas and understandings will arise, as well as new capacities connected to communication and intuition. The purpose of this is not to create more peace in the world of the earth, but more peace in each being. In this way, people will be able to communicate with one another, from a greater space of peace. Not only will this support the communication of humanity among its members, it will also help in communicating with other aspects of the Creator both internally and externally. Preparations for inner activation are beginning now, while activation will happen in early 2018. Those who have chosen to be on call will experience activation first, then consciousness of humanity and then humanity. Activation will be similar to a deep purification in which the light will be channeled into your being, for the purpose of opening up energy networks and channels of communication in your body and in your being. A deep cleansing and cleansing will occur to remove the old negative programming and the fear planet in your system, mainly connected to the star beings. You can experience a deep expansion in your being, even at all levels of your being. Then you will experience a new wave of light, which will be the codes of wisdom, healing, and awakening from the star beings as they introduce you and reform your loving friendship. This can happen gradually for many days or even months. As your friendship with the star beings evolves, they will begin to share with you the energies and wisdom to be anchored by you on Earth. All the energies and wisdom you receive will be to help and support the Creator's love, awakening within each being, as well as developing communication on Earth, not through technology, but from heart to heart. Preparing for inner activation and co-creation with the star beings. It is important to understand that the way in which you communicate with star beings may not be as you expect. New energy systems within your being are awakening, and thus new communication skills can develop. You can communicate with the body, combined energy, or consciousness of the star beings, or you may find that a particular civilization is eager to co-act with you. The renewal of the friendship between humanity and the star beings is, in fact, an awakening of co-creation, which is necessary to enable the Creator within all and to impel changes in the world. I, Master Kifumi, would like to share with you an invocation to be used in order to express your permission and openness to co-create with the star beings. I recognize my divinity and the presence of the Creator in my physical body. I am ready to release limiting beliefs and blockages in my energy system that make me focus on illusion and not fully embrace my sacred communication skills. I am ready and willing to serve the earth, humanity and the Creator. I want to co-create with the star beings. When the time is right, I will allow the star beings to support a greater activation in my being, which will purify and cleanse all aspects of my being. May the ability to communicate and connect with all aspects of the Creator, including myself and the star beings, be strengthened and developed appropriately. I allow myself to open up my natural abilities and bring the wisdom and energies of the star beings to Earth as a service to the whole. I welcome the star beings in my reality. I welcome the co-creation of truth and love. I welcome a true communication and connection with all aspects of the Creator of my entire being. I know and trust that this activation will take place in divine time for me and to support my sacred service to the whole. Thank you. With loving respect and honor for His power and divinity. Master Kuthumi